Hey guys, this is Heather with Northern Vintage Decor, and today I wanted to show you how you can take a piece of junk mail with the window and the envelope and turn it into something that looks like this, which is a pocket envelope that you can use as an insert for your junk journal. And I like to fill these with ephemera. There's a pocket here in the front, and then here on the side is a pocket. And I've put this Gwen Frostic print in, and you can pull it out and also use this in your junk journals, but then you can also add it back in. So these are very simple to make, and this is one that I did. And then this one I did recently too. This one's a little bit bigger. The envelope was a little bit of a bigger size. It's mostly neutral colors. We have the black, white, grays, silver, a little bit of gold. Again, there's the pocket in the front and then the pocket in the side. And then this is on the back here of this one, I created a pocket over here too. And again, these can be filled with ephemera, notes, keepsakes, and you can either attach them or glue them into your journals. So these are two that are finished for the most part. Just some of the ephemera I have off to the side. And then this is an envelope that I found. Now this one is a little bit different in the sense that it has the double windows, but it will still work. It may not be an ideal type depending on what I'm using it for, what I want to make. I might want one that is a single window, but like I said, this is what I have. And I just want to give you an idea of how you can take this scrap and then turn it into a pocket envelope. And then because most of the items I'm using for this video are paper and they're lightweight, I'm going to use the clear gel tacky glue. I also have a clear another type of glue I use often is Elmer's Extreme. That's a glue stick. I also use Fabri-Tac glue, although it is pricey, mostly for fabric or items that I feel are going to need a little bit more of a tougher adhesive hold. And then my favorite paper glue is actually this Distress Collage Medium Matte Finish by Tim Holtz. A little bit goes a long way, and I apply this with a brush. So if you're wondering about glues, those are the ones that I particularly use and like. But for this right now, I'm going to use the Aleene's Tacky Glue. And what I'm going to do is, because this piece I'm going to fold up, I'm going to fold it about halfway. So because this is a pocket, when I do the fold, I want to make sure that I leave the bottom part open. Don't glue it, so that way you'll be able to insert items and use it as an actual pocket. So here I'm just doing a thin line down each side. And I'm going to go ahead here, like I said, I'm going to fold up about halfway. All right. And I may have to get under here a little bit. No, actually it looks like it's good. So there I have that folded up. This is the pocket. These sides are folded. I'm going to go ahead here and I will trim this up. Shoot, I don't have, the only scissors I have are these little jagged ones, but let's just go ahead and take that off. That's okay. It can be, I can have a decorative cut for the trim. Okay, so now we have that. I want to think about how I want to decorate this. Do I even want both of the windows to show or just one, or how do I want to do this? And I have some pretty paper that I pulled from the paper pad. These are the two. I think I'm going to go ahead and use this one. And I just kind of like how that looks on here. So let me just see. And again, I don't have my one scissors nearby, but I do have these. So it's really informal. I didn't do any measuring. But with decorative scissors, these are kind of dull too, but usually should be fine. There, that looks okay. I have a little bit right here that I want to snip off more. And I'm almost wondering, because I have that, should I do the top and the side? Probably. So let me just go ahead here and just right at the top, give it that decorative edge with these scissors. All right. So then here I'm going to place it over the pocket. And again, I'm just going to use the tacky glue because it's good glue, and this is paper. It's not something that's heavy in weight or fabric. So the adhesion with this is just fine. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to put that there like so. Hopefully you can see that okay. All right, and now I think I'm going to look and see. I was thinking maybe I would do washi tape in here. I could also ink dye it. Just kind of looking at the colors I have, some to see like would any of the washi tape I have near me kind of go with that. And I don't really like how it looked, the ones that I have. So I mean, I'm just kind of looking at the stuff that's near me. And eventually something will come to me. And again, like since I have the side pocket here, this is like, you could fill it with like all this black and white ephemera. That would be kind of neat too. But in this case, I think that I am just going to take my ink dabber and my hickory smoke, and I'm going to get that on there really good. And I'm just going to go just like this and ink the white, because this really flows with the black and white down here. So I'm just gonna make it look like it's almost been stained, and this is just using ink. It's hickory smoke shade, a gray, and I just think when in doubt, go ahead and do that. So now I have that done, and then we could go ahead here and I have, let's see, I kind of want to do a stamp, but I don't know how well it's going to show up on this. I don't think that'll show up very good. So what I might do is, you know, I'm not a huge fan of pink, but that pink really pops on there. I mean, the blue's cute too. Let me go ahead here. I'm going to take this paper clip and we are going to add it maybe on this side because the pocket's on that other side and it might just fall off. All right, so there we have that flower added, and we'll go ahead here and I want to insert something in the inside, and I'm still thinking about a stamp. So what I need to do is find, okay, I have another scrap piece of paper here from of my other scraps of booking supplies, and I'm going to get out this is a little larger ink pad than what I need, but that's that's okay. It's what I have available here. And then I'm just going to kind of look and see, like, what type of stamp do I want that I have, like, that I'm going to have show through. So, I don't know. I think I'm just going to, like, shut up and just create, and then you guys can see the finished product. I find that when I'm, like, working and talking through the process, I don't know. It's not always what I was hoping would come across. But yeah, so let's just see. Well, that was upside down, but that's okay. Creativity is seeing what everyone else has seen and thinking what no one else. That's smudged a little bit, so we're gonna try a different stamp. I actually really need that one on a clear black, but I just didn't get it done. It's a cling stamp. This one should show up better. Yeah, see, that one looks really cool. And then what I'll probably do, I could do stamps all down this card, and just because I don't like how the top one turned out, all I need to do is like cut that off. But I could make this whole thing like a little collage stamp page. Again, I don't have a cling stamp on this one, or not a cling stamp, but a black, so I ink it well, but I think this will be okay. We'll just do this. I think, oh shoot, I think I did this one upside down too, but whatever. It still looks cool, and it's not even in English, so I guess it doesn't really matter if it's upside down or not. And then here we'll do this one. All right, and I'm just pulling them out here. That one I don't want to do because it might have blue ink residue on it. I'm trying to keep it whites and blacks, neutral colors right now. All right, there's that. And then one more down here. All right, so this is just a little stamp card that I have that I'm going to slide in the side pocket of the envelope. And I don't know, I think that looks pretty cool. And it comes through so you can clearly see that those little windows left open, you can slide stuff through, and then here's the pocket here. And I think I'm really just going to leave that for now, just like this, except for the back. If you wanted to cover the, like, decorate the back up, you could take fabric, especially if there's like writing on the back or a barcode. You could do like fabric there, or you could do a stamp, or just glue a piece of paper over that. You can ink it, although this ink isn't that dark, the gray, so it's probably not gonna cover it, but I'm just gonna lightly ink the back, make it look aged. And I also copy dyed about 50 sheets of paper today, and it's drying outside right now, so I'll have some more of that. I'm trying to have a healthy stack done to last me through the winter because it took a long time to copy and tea dye paper this winter. I didn't feel safe doing it in the oven, so I'm trying to avoid that this year and have a decent stash by the time winter rolls around, fall. But for now, I don't want to think about that because it's summer. And I like these butterflies, so I think I'm going to stamp the back here with this really cool Tim Holtz butterfly stamp. I love Tim Holtz. All right, the products. So, all right, so there's that. And there. If I wanted to, I could add something to cover that up, even like a piece of tape. Like this tape would look kind of cool on here. So maybe I will do that. It's easy to tear too. This is just some designer decorative tape. So there, we'll add that there. You know, I actually really like how that looks on here. So I'm just gonna add another piece just down there. It's like an old ledger made to look like. And then, yeah, I don't know. I have this going in a different one, but if you wanted to, you could add like a tag here and attach it with a paper clip. But that's just kind of an example of how to make these. They're simple and fun, and you can use a lot of different types of junk mail that you get in the mail to convert them into a mail envelope for your junk journal. So a little envelope, and you can fill it up with ephemera and whatnot. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, I did this one, and this I showed you just now how to make, and then there is this one that was done a few days ago, and then this one was a little bit of a bigger envelope, but I made this one too. So yeah, and I had this flower on here, but that's pretty much all there is to it. If you've enjoyed this and you would like to see more tutorials and DIYs, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will have a video for you hopefully within the next week. All right, take it easy.